Hey guys, do you want to see how you can make $100 every 24 hours? Linda Bomba here. I am a full-time internet marketer, and today's video I'm going to show you how you can make $100 every 24 hours. I'm going to show you a site called Fiverr and why Fiverr is one of the fastest ways to make money online, and I'm going to get into that in a minute. How you can get started today for absolutely free from anywhere in the world. How to get this down to 1 hour of work per day. Exactly what gigs you need to sell if you have no experience or skills. Also, if you stay to the end, I'm going to show you 2 quick things you need to do to 4x your results and get a big edge on your competition. So make sure you stay on this video all the way to the end. If you're into entrepreneurship and making money online, subscribe to my channel, click the bell notification. You'll get notified every time I put another video up. So what exactly is this, and how does it go? This is a technique called digital arbitrage. If you're not familiar with it, you're basically, and the site I'm going to talk about and focus on today is Fiverr, using another site similar to Fiverr where you can go and get the services that you're offering on Fiverr and have someone else do it, and then come back and fill your order in with whoever's ordering with you on Fiverr. And that is called digital arbitrage. It's totally ethical. I do want to show you some proof, and this is my friend Bobby that he made a little over $6,000 on Fiverr, and I'm going to talk more a little bit about Bobby and what he did on Fiverr in a few minutes. But we're on the actual site. I'll leave a link below. You can set up an account with Fiverr for free, and I've actually used Fiverr. What it is people come to this site and they search and they find people to do other things. Like I've used this to make thumbnails, and hired somebody on Fiverr to make my thumbnails. Graphics I'm not that really good at it, and paid somebody to do a thumbnail or thumbnails for my YouTube channel. And you can see there's people, they list their services here. And if I come over here, I'm going to use logos as an example. I don't suggest that you do something like logos as a service because this is really competitive. You can see there's a lot of people on here that they're offering services to do logos for people, and you can see some of these go from they're like $25, $30, $25, $30, $55. There's all different prices. One person's charging $250, $3.95, and a lot of these gigs are $5. There's ones on here that are more, but you can see all the different people on here offering services to other people looking. You can see there's like, if I keep switching through this, there's 98,000 results on here. So logos aren't what I'm going to recommend, but that is one thing that people come to this site, like I came for the graphics for my thumbnails. So there's all different kinds: graphic design, digital marketing, writing, translation, video, music, and I'm going to show you another site that you can leverage in a second. But there's all kinds of people coming here and buying stuff off here, and I have, the logos graphics are not the only thing, my thumbnails are not the only thing. I've come here and I've hired somebody to outsource and do something for them, and I've paid them, a dollar amount to do that service for me. And you can do the same thing with this by leveraging this site, and I'm going to show you what site to go to. We're going to get into that in a minute, and how you can make your own gigs on here and which are the best gigs that you should do. So I won't suggest logos because they're so competitive, but if I come up here, what I am going to suggest to you is if I just come up here and put traffic, you can see there's a ton of different people coming up here offering traffic services, and you can set up a profile and do the same thing. And the site that you want to use, I'm going to go over here to a site called SEOclerks.com. You can create an account for this for free, and if I come over here and I search traffic, you can see there's all these gigs coming up with different people offering services. And the thing about SEO Clerks is, you see there's some people here offering 30,000 traffic, worldwide organic traffic for like $2. This one's $1. The prices on here are a lot cheaper, and what you can do is you could buy this gig for $1, come over here, set up a similar profile on Fiverr, and then offer the same services that you're paying $1 for like $5 or $10, and then fulfill the order. Your customer that comes on Fiverr that orders the traffic and just come over here to SEO Clerks to fill it. And you're not doing any work. So if you don't have a lot of time, and I am going to give you a couple tips on how to get the best results with using Fiverr, because there's some things about this site that people don't know that I'm going to share with you, that you can actually take this whole strategy and get a much better result with it, because there's tons of people on here buying all different kinds of things. I'm using traffic as an example, because if you come over here, there's tons of different, these ones that are $1, $2, $3. The highest one on here I've seen so far is like 15. And the fact is that most people that are doing anything online, traffic is, you can't function without traffic. So it's something that's highly in demand, that there's tons of people looking for it. Now, keep in mind too, that just because the prices on this site are lower, it doesn't mean that the quality is any less. I just want to be clear about that, because the quality is just as good. I've used SEO Clerks and ordered some things in traffic related things that I've paid somebody to do for me personally for my own business, and they've done a good job. So by no way is it any less quality. And so what you want to do is, your exact thing on Fiverr is, I'll leave a link below. Your first step is to create an account for free. Once you do that, you're going to want to come in here and you're going to set up a profile. And I'm suggesting you do traffic. You can see all these different people here that they're setting up. Now you can get an idea. You don't want to copy someone else's profile, because you want to make yourself stand out. And I'm going to give you some tips to help yourself stand out on this. But you can see there's all these different people. Come through and start looking through these to get an idea, just some inspiration, some ideas that you can do to set up your own profile. So you want to set your profile up, and I'm going to just use this as an example. I'm going to take this one as an example. It's $2 that you're going to pay. It's $30,000 website thing. And I bet you if I go over here and just search for this, real human traffic 30,000. If I search this, you can see there's a lot of other people advertising this. And look at this. The cheapest one on here is $5. You could do a gig exactly like this, and I'm going to give you a couple tips that you don't want. If I click on this, the way this person has it set up, I could give them some suggestions. This is okay. You don't want to take this logo. You want to do something similar to the title. You could do real human website, 30,000 hits or visitors to your website, worldwide, and use that as your title. Come over here, set up your profile. But one of the tips I'm going to give you, now nobody here is doing this on these four, and actually if I just search traffic up here, this tip I'm going to give you, because I don't see one single person on here doing this. But rather than, if you notice, if you go through all these, people are using images. If you do a video, you're going to get, Fiverr's going to pay more, really, on anything on the internet today. If you do a video and put a video in here instead of putting an image offering your services, Fiverr's going to put you to the front. You're going to get more exposure for your posting on here because you're doing a video, no one else is doing it. And you can set your price. This particular gig is like $2. You could start at something like $10, and that means you're spending $2 on SEO Clerks. That's $8 in your profit for you really basically coming over to SEO Clerks, placing the order that the person got from you on Fiverr, and then you coming back and just delivering it and say, hey, find their particulars out. And that's, I don't know, a minute worth of work. And if you start doing that, your profile, I'm going to give you another tip in a second. The first tip is put a video in your profile. You will get so much more, and you'll be able to push your profile, and Fiverr's going to give you more attention just because you're doing a video. Now, some of you are going to say to me, oh, well, I don't want to get on camera. Okay, you don't have to. What you can do is you can take an image of something, or if you can also just take an image of something and not share, do a screen share. You could take a website, you could use one of these images if you wanted, and do a screen share of this. Like this one's, something similar, like here's 100 free visits that's similar and congruent with your title. You could find your own image. You can do an automated, an animated video too, that actually you could find somebody on Fiverr to do one for you for like $5 or $10 and post that if you don't want to do, if you don't want to get on screen. There's a number of things that you don't have to get on screen. If you do get on screen and you don't have an issue with it, a tip right here is that'll increase your conversions and people, because they can see you, they can hear you. You can just introduce yourself. If you don't want to get on camera, do a screen share, or have somebody do like an animated video for you. There's a couple suggestions that you can do as far as the video if you don't want to get on camera. If you do, great, because that's just going to get you more exposure. So that's one tip using Fiverr when you're setting up your profile. Make your profile, another tip is make your profile as complete as possible. People want information before they buy. Tell them exactly what they're going to get. If you're going to do this one, let them know they're going to get 30,000 organic traffic to their website. Give them any particulars. Make your instructions clear. If ask them to give you any kind of instructions they have. To get them the link to the website they want to send. Make sure that they send that. Make your instructions clear. That will also, because another tip I'm going to give you is, people come back after they buy something and they're going to rate you. And you can see some of these people, this particular person's got 5 stars. This one's got 4.9. It's got 31 jobs that they've done. This one's got it's 4.8. It's 173 jobs. Because you want people, once you fill the order, to come back and give you a good review, because that's just going to push your profile even more to get more people looking at it. So that's another tip I have. Now, another tip that I'm going to also tell you, Fiverr has selling levels. Like you come in as a base seller, there's level 1, level 2, and you have to, the requirements that you can come down here, I believe the requirements are down here at the bottom, and look at there. If you click selling on Fiverr, they'll give you, there's some videos on here if you want to watch these, but their basic requirements, here's a whole video about it that you can watch, but you have to have so many time frame, like a month or 30 days to get to a particular level on Fiverr. And if you can get yourself to level 2, you can, if you want to go through all these videos here, you can to find out more about it, but it'll push you up from being a level 1 seller. Your first goal would want to be a level 1, a level 2 seller. If you get yourself to this point, and that's really, you're talking 30, 60, 90 days here. If you get yourself to a level 2 seller, you're going to be getting gigs every day. You're going to be waking up to getting, logging into your email that someone else has placed another order with you. And if you really want to leverage this site and be able to start making that, you're making $100, $200 maybe, because there's, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about my friend Bobby in a minute, but Bobby made over $6,000 on Fiverr. And some of these tips I'm sharing with you here, you can just go, I'll leave a link below, and start doing this right now. Create an account, get a profile up, decide on, come over here to SEO Clerks, pick which gig you want to do, and start going with this right now. As soon as you get off this video, you can. But what I do want to tell you, I did tell you, I did give you the 2 tricks. I gave you more than that, but I'm going to entice you a little. If you want to really crank it up and look at my friend Bobby making over $6,000, and this is a little bit more about Bobby. Bobby needed to find, he was working a full-time job. He had 6 kids. He needed to crank things up a lot more. And what he did was he created a course. And this course goes into a lot more details about using Fiverr. And if you really want to crank this up, you can get his course now for it's $9.97 right now. And if you get this from me today, and you let me know, leave a comment below. What I'm going to do is, there were a couple things in the course that were missing. I've got some bonuses here that I'm going to give you that will help you even more. And these are a couple of my courses. And my first course is my YouTube Passive Income Formula course. If you went to my website, you would pay $297 for this course. I'm going to give it to you for free when you get Bobby's $997 course. You'll see everything, the tools you need. It's going to show you how I've been able to, the things I've done to get to over 1 million views on my channel, that I'm generating leads every single day from my YouTube channel. And you can go through this course. It's another way for you to get traffic to whatever it is you're doing, your Fiverr gig or anything else that you may want to do. So this is the first bonus. The second bonus is my Facebook Fearless Recruiter course. I sell this on my website. This is a $197 course. I'm going to give this to you for free. It's like looking over my shoulder, what I've personally done, and as of the recording of this video, I've personally signed 138 people into my network marketing company using things like Facebook Messenger, Facebook Live, hosting watch parties, curiosity posts. I've thrown a few bonuses in with this. One is creating a daily method of operation. If you're really serious about working online, you need to have one. And I've also shown another bonus in here where you can leverage the Facebook groups. And that's another way you can promote your Fiverr gig, what you're doing on Fiverr or anything else you're doing. This is the second bonus that I'm giving you. Now the third bonus is, this is a paid marketing strategy using solo ads. I've bought a lot of solo ads. And it's helped me build my list. If you went to my website, you paid $97 for this course. And actually this course is worth a lot more than that, because as one of the bonuses and with buying solo ads, if you don't know what to look for, I tell you exactly what to look for in a solo ad vendor in this course. My one bonus in here is how to generate 2,000 plus leads with solo ads. There's a module in here from one of my mentors, Mark Harbert, that he's put this module in that course. His course is $297. The only way you can get this is from me, and I'm going to give it to you here for free, or buy his course. So these bonuses here that I'm outlining, it's over $1,000 in bonuses that I'm giving you for just getting Bobby's $997 course. Now, if you decide to go get this and you want to grab all the bonuses, buy the course. It's $997. Leave a comment below this video. Say I got it. And I can hook up with you and get you hooked up with all the bonuses. I don't know how long this course is going to stay this low at $997, but it's all the stuff that Bobby did. He's gone into a lot more detail than what I showed in this video, and how he made over $6,000. So I'll leave a link below. Grab the course, leave me a comment, and I'll see you on the inside.